Hello everyone, welcome to the Ichimoku charts.com daily analysis for the Euro US dollar FX for Tuesday, April 2nd, 2013. Well, a change of trend to the upside today, and recalling previously we had a market that was trading higher, but technically no change of trend. We had a downtrend in place 4 or 5 trading periods ago. Then we had an inside period, an outside period, and today now finally a candle with a higher high and a higher low, establishing that trend to the upside. Having said that, however, it has been established on a black body candle, and the black body denotes the sellers making net bearish progress, and it does suggest that this market is bound to change trend again to the downside. In the way this current candle is developing, it seems as though there will be a test on the lows of the trading period for today's trading and a potential lower high and lower low. We have also had the sellers take back control of this market. For the previous day's trading, the buyers had control, and today the sellers have closed down towards the low, suggesting that they've taken very strong control of this market. Importantly as well is the shadow on the top of this candle, and in a similar manner to the previous day's trading, we saw the market attempt to trade above the important resistance at 128.57 that was previously support and be rejected from there, and very strong rejection today, and that does suggest that there is potential for this change of trend back to the downside. If we do see that change of trend to the downside, very strong support all the way down through the 127.48 level, and extending all the way down to around this 126.40 area, so very strong support. But bear in mind, very solid resistance at 128.57 and above. We have the Tenkan Sen trading at basically 129, then the Kijun Sen trading around this 129.68, so very solid resistance overhead. In terms of the Fibonacci extension, and this is the extension from the previous day for that downtrend that was in place, and we saw this very strong rejection from the 100% level for the previous 4 trading days, and little wonder that we did see that change of trend today. But as we've seen now for today, no follow through. The sellers have taken control as soon as this market has changed trend technically. And now, just looking at the current Fibonacci extension, now that we're in an uptrend, we're looking at the relationship of this uptrend to the previous time the market was trending up, and today here, very important rejection from the 50% level. The market traded exactly to the 50% level, and we've seen this strong rejection. But the candle hasn't changed the trend yet, but certainly a fairly bearish candle, and it does suggest that there is good potential for the market to start trending down again. And in terms of the Fibonacci retracement of this prior downtrend, and here today we've seen rejection from the 38.2% level, a very important level. It does suggest that this uptrend in the first time frame that the market is in quite weak, and there is a very strong possibility of this downtrend in the first and second time frame resuming back on its way to the downside. So the low of the current candle is very important. We should be looking for a lower high and a lower low. Now, in terms of Ichimoku, obviously a bearish market in all 3 time frames. The market's trading down below the cloud, so we have a bearish bias in the long term time frame, bearish in the medium term time frame by trading below the Kijun Sen, and that is pointing very solidly to the downside, a very sharp angle to the downside. We must ignore this small bit here because that current candle hasn't finished forming, so we don't know how that sideways piece is going to finish. But with this, the Kijun Sen pointing down sharply, it's reflecting this solid downside momentum that we have in the medium term time frame, and we're trading down below the Tenkan Sen, so a bearish market in the fast term time frame, so bearish in the long, medium and fast term time frames, and the Chica span here is confirming what we're seeing in the all 3 time frames, with the market retracing back up towards these levels, finding solid resistance at the 128.57 area, and the not seeing follow through from the buyers, with the sellers taking control of this candle. And in line with these 3 higher time frames, it does suggest that there is good potential for a change of trend to the downside, but limited downside potential here, with very solid support extending from roughly about this 127.50 level down through to around the 126.50 level.